We have more information on the new engineer deployables coming into update 8 in Hell Let Loose. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe. 93% of my views are currently from people that are not subscribed, so if you subscribe to my channel, I'd really appreciate it. You'll get notifications of my future videos and the live streams I do on the channel. So first up, we have these images of like a buildable bunker that the engineer can do. The top images are for the US side, and the bottom images are for the German side. The changes that are coming in is the wrench, commonly used as the repair tool, is now being used as a planning tool. So the engineer will get a wrench out and you'll get like a ghost image or like a blueprint of the deployable where you're planning, kind of like the AT gun and how you put supplies down now. And all the other roles, or most of the other roles in the game, are going to get a hammer. And this hammer will actually be used to build the deployable up. So if you're used to squad, think of it as the shovel, where you need to use the shovel to build, whatever's being placed. That's what the hammer's going to be in this game. So of course these deployables are going to need supplies, and one of their requirements is that the required number of supplies needs to be within 50 meters of the deployable. The new supply trucks that are coming in update 8 will be transporting supply crates, and these supply crates will have a large amount of supplies tied to them. The support class will still be able to put down supplies, but it's going to be a smaller amount. You really need the supply trucks to get these buildings going, and you can have multiple players using a hammer on these deployables to actually build them up quicker. One thing to take from all this is you got to remember that these new deployables, at least the ones they're showing us, are upgradeable. You can see that there's 3 tiers to each deployable. In the bottom row you can see here is tier 1, and these deployables are relatively cheap to build. You got to remember with these tier 1 deployables though is that high caliber rounds and heavy weapons will destroy them. So by heavy weapons I think they mean tank cannons and the bazooka rounds. When you go to tier 2, it puts some sandbags to it. These sandbags cannot be penetrated by rounds at all, but they can still be blown up by heavy weapons. And tier 3, which I said obviously is the most expensive and time consuming, will give you more cover, and the Germans actually get a slightly different version of the upgrade, where their tier 3 will actually be a concrete fortification instead of just a wooden and sandbag one like the US forces, and the German version will actually be impervious to heavy weapons, so nothing is going to be able to destroy the German fortifications apart from the satchel charge. So the German forces are going to be like masters of defense play now, or at least they should be if they work together and actually get these fortifications built. Now the only way to destroy the German deployables once they're fully upgraded is with a satchel charge. So the Americans need to make sure they really attack those positions in a coordinated fashion, so whatever roles end up getting a satchel charge can get a satchel charge in there. They haven't said how many charges it's going to take to destroy each tier of deployable, so subscribe to the channel because I'll do a video to test that. The American side will have their work cut out for them, because since all of their deployables can be destroyed by AT guns, tanks and rocket fire, they're going to need to quickly take out threats to their position. Now with the satchel charge, I think it was first understood that only the engineer role would actually get this, but now it looks like that multiple roles can actually get the satchel charge, so I think this is going to be mainly tied to what loadout you pick. They haven't given any more extra information on that, it's just multiple roles are going to get it. The devs have also announced that nearly every deployable in the game is going to be looked at to see if they can upgrade it, so they're saying that potentially resource nodes and repair stations in future are going to be upgradable to increase their effectiveness. But that will be after update 8. And then there's one small sentence which says, this of course will also play a role when we add new ground emplacements such as flak positions. Now flak cannons are used to take out enemy aircraft. Does that mean that aircraft is going to be playable in the game? I don't think so. I don't think they're going to do that, but by putting flak positions in, that means you can at least take out enemy recon planes and enemy bombing runs, and planes that drop in supplies for the enemy as well. Or maybe they're going to be adding in some sort of new mode, which, you know, the mode that I really want them to do is like an airborne invasion. So maybe you have to build flak positions to take out the enemy paratrooper planes. You know, that would be awesome if they do that, but, you know, they haven't said anything about a new sort of mode or anything like that. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. And if you liked it, give it a like and subscribe for more.